Breaking Through by Brenda Smith. Chapter 1, Student Success. Think success. Before you get started in any class, including this online class, you have to think about success. You need to set reasonable and attainable goals. Don't just start a class and think, I hope I pass, or I hope I get something that's reasonable. Make sure you set goals and say, I want an A, I want a B, I want to accomplish X, Y, and Z before the class is over. Also have a creative, positive attitude about yourself. Don't just think about failure or how you haven't passed classes in the past. Think about how you can succeed, and therefore you need to seek excellence. Don't just say, I hope I get a C. Think, I hope I get an A, and plan for that, and hope for that, and work towards that as an attainable goal. Plan for success. In order to achieve success, there needs to be some planning. So always plan your week and your future out when it comes to this class before you begin. I recommend to obtain a calendar or use your PDA or use a phone or scrapbook to collect all of your schedules during that week. Study and practice the syllabus. Remember, the syllabus is a contract between you and me. It tells you your expectations, so you know exactly what you need to do week by week, and you know whether or not you'll be able to obtain those goals. So use that calendar with your cell phone and the syllabus in combination to plan for success. Plan your week. Once you know what your week will be like, especially personally, take out your calendar or your PDA or your cell phone and plan your week accordingly with the syllabus at your side. You need to know, what are the class hours? What are your work hours? When are you going to eat? When are you going to sleep? And most importantly, when are you going to study? Always plan for study time during your week. Don't just say you'll slot it in or when you have time, because trust me, the time won't come. You need to manage your study hours like you would manage your work or your class hours. So put that into your calendar so you can plan your week. Use the syllabus. Remember, the syllabus is a contract between you, the student, and me, the professor. So study the syllabus just like you would study a textbook or a lecture. It contains the policies and procedures, and most importantly, the expectations. Compare this syllabus with your calendar so you match up all of your hours, study time, class hours, write down all the important dates to make sure you don't forget anything and you remember everything that you're supposed to remember. And this will help you create a learning schedule so you know when and where you can actually study for this class. That will go into an assignment calendar. And this is part of planning for success. If you know when everything is happening, then there is no guesswork and less stress. So you have a greater chance of being successful. Make a learning schedule. Before you can get started, you need to think about success and think about a schedule to obtain that success. You are going to get a schedule or an assignment book, and you're going to enter all the due dates for that class into that schedule or assignment book. This will help you keep track of everything that's coming up. Then you're going to set daily and weekly goals for reading. If you are taking this online class, then you'll note that I have one icon per 1 week. This will help you stay on track so you don't get overwhelmed. Do 1 week at a time, and you will finish 15 weeks in 15 weeks, which is our semester. Record dates for completing your readings. Set daily and weekly goals for projects. Set goals for completion if there are first or second drafts of papers that are due. And always use your calendar to stay on schedule. Reflect back on what you have accomplished, what you need to accomplish, and what is due next so you don't accidentally forget anything. That's a good learning schedule. Make a to-do list. There is power in a to-do list because you can write something down and then cross it out. So you will always have your items revolving, adding and deleting. You need to make a list every day. Put it on your refrigerator or in your bathroom or wherever you see it the most. Keep it visible. Cross out items as they are completed. Add items as they occur. and rewrite the list at the end of the day. This will empower you to prioritize what's really important and what's less important, things you can carry on to the next day or things that need to be done right then and there. Act successful. The simple things in life can help us become successful. Number one, attend class. Simple to say, but harder to do. If you're online, then of course you don't have to be attending, but you do need to log in regularly, check what your other classmates have posted, and post your assignments. Be on time for class. If you're rushing, then you feel like you've missed something, and you probably have. So make sure you're on time so you can digest all the information in a calm manner. Be aware of essential class sessions like midterms or tests or exams or quizzes that come up. Note that in your learning schedule so you're not late. Be equipped for class. Don't come with nothing. Make sure you have a pencil, a pen, your materials, especially your syllabus, and of course your textbook. Mark your text with a pen or a highlighter so you know what is important so you can review later. Communicate with your instructor. Email me, call me, come to my office and visit me. Don't pretend like I'm untouchable. Come and ask for my opinion, my view, or ask for help. Review your lecture notes within 24 hours of each class. Always review before you come to class. Then you know what is expected, and so you feel comfortable talking about it. Network with other students. Get their email, their phone number, stay in touch, especially since you may be missing time and time. So make sure you have someone you can contact. Act successful. Collaborate to divide work. Make sure when you are meeting other people in class that you decide to form a study group and maybe divide work and say, why don't you look at this and I'll look at that, and then we'll come together and collaborate and talk about it. Look at A+ papers or work in class. Ask for examples so you know what the expectations are. Use technology to communicate, like email, chat rooms, phone. All the things that are available in this Blackboard course are available to you. So make sure you're using all of it. Consider a tape recorder in class if you have some time where you are drifting away and it's difficult for you to focus. Use a tape recorder so you can remember what your professor has said during their lectures. Pass the first test. This will build your confidence and make you feel better about yourself and set the semester up for success. Watch videos or DVDs that relate to the material you are studying in class or to the textbook material. This will bring those concepts to life. Also, predict exam questions, essay or multiple choice. While you're studying, write down questions to yourself that you really think will be on the midterm or final, and they probably will be. If you're not sure, ask your professor. Will these ideas be on the midterm and final or not? Always stay in communication with your teacher, and that will help you with success. Explore the net. Take the opportunity to engage in all that is offered through Blackboard and ProfAlexa.com. Acquire an email address. Set up a personal email address so we can easily correspond with each other, or use the Blackboard email. Communicate with the professor via email. Email me anytime. I check in the morning and the night, so I'll be able to get back to you right away. And communicate with other students via email. You can do this through discussion boards or through chats on Blackboard, or you can just email them directly and I'm sure they'll get back to you. Searching the internet. Locate a website and get an overview of its features. Make sure that you are regularly using the internet to research for any material or lectures or information you're going over in the class so you can connect that. Conduct a search. Go to Google or Yahoo and put in keywords of which you're studying and see what comes up. Search and search again and have fun with it. The more you read and the more you know about a topic, the better you'll understand the class material on that topic. Summary points. How can you mentally prepare for college success? Well, think successful. We are what we think. So think that you can do it, and you can. How can you use a to-do list as a planning tool? Make a list every day. There's power in writing things down and marking them off. How to use a calendar to decode your syllabus. Use your syllabus and match it with your calendar dates so you don't forget anything, especially the important dates. How can you make class time more beneficial and meaningful? Plan before you come. Review your lecture notes, be on time, and attend class. Don't fall behind in material and you will be more successful. Why mark your textbook? So you can review later. Highlight or underline the important information so when you review it will be quick and easy. How can other students help you learn? Learn to collaborate with other students. Make sure you're getting their phone number and their email and stay in touch with them often. If you have a question, ask each other. It's better to have some answer than no answer at all, or stay in touch with me, your professor, and I would be glad to help you figure out answers to questions. Visit the companion website for Breaking Through by Brenda Smith. Go to www.ablongman.com/Smith and click on more activities and assignments that match your textbook.